Alright, welcome back to my channel, and it's still Xpress Love TV with Minister Drey on Relationship Talk Show. And my topic for today is distant relationship. How do you tend to handle a distant relationship? So I'm gonna make it very brief and it's quite as simple. So distant relationship is quite different from the regular relationship that we have, especially in this current generation. So I'm talking about distant relationship. We're talking about having a relationship with somebody that is more kind of far away from you. Maybe you are in Lagos and your partner seems to be in Abuja or even outside the country. How do you tend to manage that? How do you tend to manage that and still maximize the full essence of relationship? Remember, relationship is all about connection. It's all about communication. It's all about having somebody to be able to lean on. So when this person is far away, how do you handle that? Because that's a whole different concept entirely. However, I'm not here to tell you that distant relationship is bad, and I'm here to tell you that it is good either. But I'm here to just give you factors that might lead to success or factors that might not really lead to success. However, it's all about personal perspective. Some people believe that or they don't seem to accept distant relationship. They feel they can't do it. While some persons even prefer it, they prefer it to the regular relationship because they feel, okay, I'll have more time to do things for myself. I won't have to do this and do that, So everybody have their own perspective, and everybody in his or her own way is kind of right. There's nobody that is wrong in his own way. So when we talk about distant relationship, I'm just going to list out factors that tends to emanate out of having your partner in diaspora or in another state. So first thing first is, have you been in a situation whereby you see families that maybe the dad is not always around, it's only the mom and the children, and eventually when the man comes back, the children, everybody's happy, the family, they're happy to see daddy, but 2-3 days they're already feeling the reaction like daddy just come and do. Though they won't say it literally, but the reactions, there's kind of reaction that, okay, this man, we're not used to you being around, so can you just do and go back, or even if it's the woman that lives in the diaspora and then just comes back, the children are so used to the dad alone, and when she comes back to spend 2-3 days, there's already a reaction, though they won't physically say it, but they're not used to this person. And it's one of those factors that tend to come as a disadvantage to distant relationship. You understand me? However, distant relationship and however kind of breaks, it breaks some kind of connection in a way, in my own perspective, because I feel when you are far away from your partner, in the first place, the reason why you are in that relationship is not because you just want to go in a relationship, it's because you need connection. And in such cases, you find people in that shoe trying to find other place for their happiness. Not that they are, doing away with that partner, but in the place where they live or within that geographical area, they tend to find some kind of friend just to, talk to, relate with, somehow unconsciously replacing the other partner that is in another place. They're not cheating. It's not called cheating, but subconsciously they just feel like I need to have somebody that is close enough to talk to lean on, and to do to talk about important stuff and to feel connected. But in essence, subconsciously, this thing begin to happen, and that is why we have a lot of stories of people that have relationship with their partners in different places of the world or another state, and they tend not to trust their partners because of all these things that are happening. Some people just, they might even have children in that place where they are. Some people might have, relationship with other people, friends with benefits and all that, just because there's that urge for that connection. So when that partner is not there at all the time, they'll be like, I understand, there with me, you're not here, but I need this. I just need to fulfill this and all that. Not possibly, it's not the time that is all about sex or anything, but at times it could just be, you just need a connection. You need to talk to somebody, you need to feel love, you need to feel understandable, and when these things don't happen, you tend to help yourself out. And in the midst of helping yourself out, that is when issues of cheating now start coming in. That's when you start to build connection, you start to build emotion with this new person, and before you know it, you're finding yourself to be in that shoe where you don't want to be in the first place. So first thing is this: if you want to go into a distant relationship, understand your kind of person. Okay, as a person, can I really cope with distant relationship? Can I handle it? Can I deal with it? You understand? You need to understand yourself first. If you're not the person that can actually deal with distant relationship, then the fact of the matter is, don't even try to go into one in the first place. But if you know that you have the capacity to actually deal with it, to handle it, then fine, it's cool. I mean, it's not a big deal. But if you feel and you know that you cannot deal with it, just stick to the kind of relationship that will work for you. Some person will just go into a relationship because they feel, well, others are doing it, I can do it as well. No, understand yourself first. Know what you want. Some people just like being around their partners all the time. They like that comfort. They like that closure. They like it. They love it. So now imagine somebody like that engaging in a distant relationship. Definitely, it's going to have some kind of effect in a way. You understand? And some persons, the moment they have their partners around them all the time, it gets to a point where they feel choked up. It starts to irritate them when they see their partner often. You understand? So you need to understand the category where you fall in, so as to be able to know where and how, or the kind of relationship you should choose. So if you know you're the type that love to be around your partner a lot, like you love the presence, you love the aroma, you love everything, then just stick to the kind of relationship that you understand. But if you know that when you see your partner often and often, it gets you irritated. Some people are just like that. It's not that they don't love the person, but it's just their nature. They don't like to, it feels kind of, it creates a kind of familiarity with the person, and they don't tend to like it. You understand? So if you're in that shoe, just, find yourself the kind of relationship that work for you, and then you have the best of time. But however, relationship, whether distant or close relationship, it's all about connection. And if you find yourself to be in a distant relationship, always make sure you reach out at appropriate time. Don't say it's when I have time I will call, I will reach out. Always make sure you visit, even physically visit. I'm not talking about calls alone. At times calls alone won't do it. You just have to be there physically with that person, to have a face-to-face interaction, face-to-face emotional connection and all that. So it tends to work that way. Don't just say, well, when I have time. And don't be carried away with the fact that this person is not there with me, so I can just do what I want, or I can just go whenever I want, and subconsciously the emotional connection start to drop drastically. Understand? So please work out things. Make sure you visit that person as often as possible. Make sure you reach out to them at the appropriate time. Don't get too familiar with them, and on the long run, things will fall into place just like you wanted. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying by. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so as to get updates on my videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. See you guys next week on another episode.